Through these clouds, somewhere far away, all that's left of this place are these broken remains. Wait for the dust to settle. We came crashing down, so many stories buried underground, waiting to be found. We'll take to the sky, and I will find your memories somehow. Secrets that were lost when we forgot who we were before the world broke down. I will find these fragments of our past. I will find these pieces of us. I see your footprints on the ground, leading out of sight. I catch a glimpse of what we were. Are we running out of time? Open your eyes to all the colors and the lights. I've waited here so long to bring these stories back to life. We'll take to the sky, and I will find your memories somehow. Secrets that were lost when we forgot who we were before the world broke down. I will find these fragments of our past. I will find these pieces of us. We'll take to the sky, and I will find your memories somehow. Secrets that were lost when we forgot who we were before the world broke down. I will find these fragments of our past. I will find these pieces of us.
That's a good ass song right there. I need to start playing Worlds Adrift stuff before the stream goes live because I really genuinely just love that kind of music.
Pulling through these clouds.
Well, hello everybody. So Naval Action has had some changes here recently. I think we may as well go ahead and go over it. I think Tofu linked me to the change log here recently. That's probably going to be in sailing. She blames me for this, and she might be right. I have to imagine these guys watch Reptique Boats. Exactly. I have to imagine these guys watch their content creators, and there's only like fucking four of us. And most of them have like a lot of the ones that have come along have ended up quitting, right? So I imagine we're few and far between, so they have to watch us rip all light wood. Not necessarily. I think there's still a place for it, and I'll explain it. So let's just go ahead and look at the changes here real fast, right? That's not the right button. What? Oh, okay. Oh, I've been messaged. Okay, so captains, long-awaited speed nerfs have finally arrived. Are they long-awaited? Maybe this goes back further than I know. Like I said, I don't actually think that this was because I was talking mad shit. But I'm just saying that there is some like credence. Like if a lot of the content creators, especially the new ones, are coming in and saying, "Hey, this shit sucks," and then leaving. I mean, but no, I don't think this is because I was talking that shit. But anyway, basically, it's all about heavy wood. TLDR, they've capped. Well, okay, I can't say they've capped. They've lowered the speed of large ships. So speed is now determined by ship class because the game is balanced for light breeze. I think that's something they just threw in there and just said to like kind of dissuade people because this is not a realistic balance choice. It's not realistic for a large ship to be slower than a small ship. It's just not. But if the game is going to be healthy and function, this has to happen. Okay? This would be like the way the game functioned before this change would be like if a battleship could chase down a frigate in Eve. That's what was happening in this game. It was just so new players, the same way that a small navy got back in real world would just get fucked on. Now the only advantages that really existed were that smaller ships could outturn the bigger ships and get under a bigger ship's guns, but it would get outran, realistically speaking. But in this game, that was even worse than real life because big ships could keep pace with the turning of smaller ships, which was wildly unrealistic. Small ships are shorter ships that are wider turn better. So you could, in theory, build the characteristics in any ship to be fast to a point and good at turning to a point. But there are limits to that, and one of the big limits is what's called hull speed. And hull speed is the length of a wave as it compares to the length of your boat. And the longer your boat is, the faster your max speed becomes. And then there's drag, which is the width of your boat, determines how close you can get to your hull speed. So if you're a very narrow boat, you have less drag, you get closer to your hull speed. If you're a very long boat, your hull speed is faster. That's why you'll see a lot of racing yachts be very narrow boats, or a lot of their hulls out of the water. Less, well, depending on the size. For a bigger boat, usually not. And then they're very long. What this does two things. The first one, is my hand working? The first one is that it makes the boat fast, like I said. The second is that it makes the boat fucking unstable. So, depending on the shape of the bottom of the hull, you could get a boat that's very stable, even though it's very narrow. But as you know, that affects how well it takes waves, and it affects you want some heel. Like my boat, for example, has it's shaped like this, right? It comes along, so like the center's right here. It comes down and then goes like up in a pattern like this, and then sharply rises. And what that does is it makes its rotor heel about 10 degrees, and that's about it. If you get it past 10 degrees, you're probably not trimmed very well. But about 10, 15 degrees is when the fucking thing is like really trucking to the point where in a very light breeze, I will go over to and bring passengers over to the same side as the sails to force the thing to tilt more because we can get faster in a small breeze. But yeah, TLDR, it makes a lot of sense for them to have done this, but it's moving away from the simulation aspect. But this is a really good thing for the game. And the way they explain this is that it's balanced for light sails. Now, does that light wind? Does that make sense? I think at that point, in my opinion, it really comes down to how wide the boat is. So if it's very narrow, it's going to be a better light wind sailor because there's less drag. But it also depends on the weight to sail ratio, which for a smaller boat, especially a fore-aft rig boat, or for a square boat like these are, rather, you could do a lot with a light breeze, I think. I've never sailed a square rig boat, so this is me working on intuition. And yeah, the Prince. I don't know about the Prince. But you could be right. Okay. Oh, also, the speeds were just out of fucking hand. Like having 22 goddamn knots coming out of a frigate was dumb. I don't think that ever happened. For a sailboat, for like a ship of the line, I don't think that ever happened. Anyway, rated ships of the line will no longer zoom at 16 to 17 knots and turn better than frigates. Even when fully buffed, it will not be faster than average frigate. Than the average frigate? Okay. Frigates will also no longer sail at 22 knots. Probably good. Several point changes were applied. Base speed for all vessels have been changed. First knots, or first rates will sail around 8 to 8.5. Seconds, 8.5, 9.5. Why they keep switching between like European conventions and I think they are European and they're trying, okay? Third rate's 9.5, 10.5, blah blah blah. So basically each one is a knot faster, and 5 to 7 rates are all about the same speed. So basically what this tells me is that fifth rates, the 22 knot is very specific. It is awful specific, isn't it? That is an interesting number. That is an interesting number. Definitely nobody was cruising at 21.9 knots. Can I get 22? Can I get 22? Nobody was doing that recently. Permanent upgrades, speed bonuses were generally reduced. Great news. This will bring the price down on a lot of this stuff, but also I kind of think it might make it a little bit more necessary. Cotton sales, obviously great, low cost solution for getting faster. I'm looking to see if they do anything to the Gazelle. The Gazelle might be even more important because it might not have been impacted. No, 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 I can't imagine where they got that number from. Let's look real fast and see what the Gazelle gives. That's so fucking funny. Again, I don't think that that's actually the case, but it is really funny. What is it? Admiralty? Upgrades. Gazelle. Was it always 1%? I think it was. So the no, I thought it was 2%, wasn't it? No, I think it was 1%. So the Gazelle remains unchanged, which is it's a relatively expensive upgrade still, but I mean, it becomes more valuable because it didn't drop. So the Gazelle, it was not 2%. Okay, I didn't think so. I could have swore it was one. I think I in the past said to myself, I really wish this was 2% or something like that. Okay, let's keep going through this. Massive nerfs to speed bonuses for all wood types. Oh, this is what you mean by light wood is dead right here. Heavy wood speed penalties were reduced. Teak and oak lost almost all speed bonuses, and softwood reduced speed bonuses. This is what you meant when you said softwood's dead right here. This makes oak really good. Because the only reason you wouldn't really take oak before, in my opinion, well, I don't know. I'm not an expert on woods in this game. I'm not going to make a statement about that, but I will say that this makes light wood a lot shittier. The only reason you would take light wood in this scenario is if you were putting it on a fifth rate and your job was specifically chasing somebody and thrashing their sails. That would be the only reason you would take light. Well, I mean, I'm sure there are other reasons, but that would be a good use case. So we got cotton sales and bovine wind sales at the same percent. Yeah, those are the same, aren't they? They must give some other bonus. Well, because cotton sales make your sales weaker, don't they? They like reduce the HP of your sales. Other changes. Conquest flag added to Admiral World. Oh my god, what? Okay, that's another thing that's very specific. Do you remember what I said in the last time I played this game? I said it would be really nice for small clans to be able to take ports, but the requirements to do it are impossible unless you're a super clan, which precludes everybody but like a handful of groups. Remember when I said that? Sure as shit. Hmm. I'm already halfway there by myself, Komodo. That's not a lot of doubloons. I don't use doubloons a lot, but I casually gather them, and I almost have half of that. That's just me, and I'm not even active. All right. And what else? I think I can buy two. What happens after you get the flag when you go to a port? What does that entail? Week-long loot event starts today. 5 upgrades added to loot of ships 5th rank. Oh, okay. You don't know. I guess we'll have to ask Tofu. These upgrades could also be exchanged in the Admiralty as in previous events. Alright, I think Tofu might be on something. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. Let's see here. Transform. What? Not what I want. Okay. Alright. Okay, well, obvious thing we have to do is we have to go back to our, where is it? Trader Links is Pittstown. Pittstown. How do I do this? There's this button. Pittstown. Okay, so we need to get back into that trade links, and I want to see if I can push it at the same speeds as before. uh, Kirkwood, Gazelle, Cotton. What does a bosun do? And repairs. Let's bring a little bit of repairs just in case I need them. I don't think I will. This is 6. Yeah, that'll do. Just in case. Oh, since we have so little crew, a little bit of rum wouldn't hurt. What is even the crew on this thing? Like 20 dudes? Yeah, literally 20 dudes. Okay. Alright, let's bust this. Let's go into the fight real fast, and we're gonna see if how high we can push this thing. Also, I bought military grade coffee, and I call it that because it's something you can only get at the BX. And I decided to try and make it iced. And it has like a weird nutty back flavor to it. And I kind of really like it. I didn't think I would. I thought I was buying garbage on purpose. I was just wanted to test it out. But it turned out to be pretty decent. Alright. Let's turn on our Danheim. Actually, that's going to be super loud. No, it's not. Alright, let's find a victim. Where the fuck are we? Oh shit, do we have stuff in our hold? No, we don't. Okay. That's right, that's right. Why the fuck are we way over here? Oh, that's right. Pittstown. That's right. That's right. That's right. Surely it's not been that long since I played this game. I love this boat. Honestly, I just love this game. I love the boats. I love the well, that's it. I love the boats and I love sailing around and fighting stuff. It's a lot of fun. Alright, we ride. Got some good music, got some good friends, good family, good boats. Some good coffee. Oh man, it's actually really good. I thought I was gonna fucking hate this shit. I might buy another one and just bring it in. We have a coworker who, whenever they go to make coffee, they make it so fucking strong. It's like goddamn syrup. And I can't drink it. I have to legitimately pour water into the coffee to make it like drinkable. It's pretty awesome. keeping an eye out because I want to fight stuff, and the best way to do that is to keep an eye out. I guess it's a good thing we were at Pittstown. Wait a minute, what the fuck am I doing? In my head, I know where we're at. I don't have to look at my map. But the fact that I was sailing in that direction for so long is kind of weird. I know better, but did it anyway. Alright, now I'm curious. I really want to know what goes into a port battle. Because, I mean, shit, dude. What does the map look like? Yeah, we could, like, take Mayagua or Port Howe or something like that. We could put ourselves on the fucking map. Oh, God, that's cool. I feel like we have to do something with that. I love this song. What is this? Runar. That's a Connie. I keep swinging the camera around. I'm just so anxious and desperate to find something to fight. Let's see here. I guess I can set up a protractor. I'm almost willing to just fight whatever I come across. I don't even give a shit. But the thing is, this is my good trade links, and if I get fucking smashed up, I'm gonna feel like an asshole. Because I made Tofu build this for me as a specialty, like, smuggling ship. La Anguilla. La Anguilla? That's way to the fucking west, right? It's like southwestish. Well, southwest relative to where I usually bump around. I wish there was a way to just like throw yourself into like an area, like a local sailing about area. You know what they need to do? They need to make, like... Okay, this is gonna sound fucking dumb. But imagine... Oh, wow. EFTI? I don't know what that means. But imagine, like, Sea of Thieves, but, like, as realistic as possible, and you had to have, like, 20 players to run your ship. But the problem is that would be really fucking boring, because some of the people who are playing in that case would just be the guy that pulls the four port sheet that turns the sail to the left, right? That would be like a guy's job on that ship. So you'd never be able to do that. So I think what the most you could probably get away with is just make all the animations really, really realistic to what would actually happen, and then your players would be officers. So we have a captain, and then like a guy that is on the deck that orders the sailing team, and he has like a little menu and manipulates the sails to be in a specific location, and that's his job. Another guy would be like the gunnery sergeant, and he controls, you know, how many people are reloading, what men are in what locations, when you fire, any angle, any roll direction, anything like that. You have your captain who's giving orders, obviously. You have your helmsman, so that's a fourth person, a helmsman specifically. And I feel like we need more people. I'd feel good with like a fifth person. So sailmaster, gunnery sergeant, captain, pilot, and like a damage control guy. Yeah, that would be a good one. Whose job is to control damage. And then whenever there's a boarding action, they all have to get involved. They can all like individually manipulate cannons and sheets and stuff like that. And then on top of that, the boats fucking fly, because obviously. I don't know. I'm pitching video game ideas in my imagination here. Obviously, I'm not gonna make it. Also, hi Tofu. How's your face? I feel like that comes from somebody, like another streamer or something, saying how's your face. I just can't remember who. I think it might have been Dog Boy, whatever his name is. EU? Inu? Your cat turned your fucking... You're welcome. Well, you're being... I'm not sure if you're being sarcastic, because I literally sent you an invite. Enu's a child? Is that what that means? I thought Enu meant dog. Or if you just mean personality-wise, yeah, probably. I don't know. I just thought it was funny when you asked how your face was. Also, you notice how the brass masks are raked back? I wonder why that is. Maybe it prevents healing. I don't know. I know, this is such a gorgeous ship. Instapost. Oh yeah. Are you talking about the sailboat thing? I actually brought up the article. So we're going to talk about that during halftime. I'm really excited for that. Lint. Yeah, that was hilarious. We're definitely gonna talk about that. I'm so glad you sent me that. I laughed my ass off. I ended up sending it to people too. Delightful. So are you excited about the changes, Tofu? I think it's a really good idea. We were talking earlier about the implications of the balance. Also, I couldn't help... It's horrible. No, it's not. Come on. I couldn't help but to notice the specific number they gave that they didn't like. It's like, we're not going to have ships doing 22 knots anymore, by God. Not on my Christian Ocean. And I'm over here thinking... I was thinking back to the last time when I posted a video about speed. I was like, 22, huh? That had a flashback. We had a flashback. We're doing 21.9, but I'm really sure I can get this to 22. Let me put some more upgrades on it. That's so fucking funny. Oh, man. I read that, because Komodo was like, oh, it's really weird that they made these changes 2 weeks after you put your video out. I'm like, nah, whatever. And then I went and read the thing, and kind of got me thinking. I still don't think that it was actually me, but it's just a really funny... Maybe it was a nod. Or totally random number. Jesus. It's really funny. It's really funny. I like it. Again, it's probably not actually that, but it's really funny. Is that gonna turn towards me? That's an allied drink, so. Yeah, we really don't like ships doing 22. Why that specific number? No reason. Anyway, I think the change is good. I think it supports a team organized or a teamwork oriented ship setup. I think it makes solo roaming better. I think it completely fucks the free ships they gave us, but I do believe personally that it is a good thing overall. I feel chipped. Does anybody spell that? We're gonna have to adapt, but we're gonna be better for it. This is a change meant for younger players and younger clans to take advantage of. I know it sucks. It really does. That so many of our boats are kind of obsolete in a way. But I think this will be a good thing, because what it does is it allows us to take out like a fleet of 5 Hercules, and that not be an instantaneous death sentence the moment we come across a big ship. Because that's what it was before. If we were 5 Hercules and we came across 2 leopards, they would kill us all. But now, maybe 1 or 2 of us would die, but we'd probably get away from it. Like, most of us would get away from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it will put us. I think in the long term, like in the short term, yeah, it hurts. The wood thing sucks. But I think in the long term, it'll be a good thing. You don't like it because what is that? And the main battleship will be Locust, slow heavy ships. Well, yeah, that's what they want the big ships to be. But it was like I was just saying earlier, the way the game was balanced before was that, like in Eve terms, battleships were chasing down and murdering frigates, and it was just not good for the game. It's just not good for the game. So glad motion was Lukasubiku. Yeah. I think this is a good change for the game. I may be wrong. It's perfectly possible. Like, you guys are more knowledgeable about wood than I am. I just know about game balance and what sucks and I know what sucks about the game. What sucks about the game is that it sucks being a new dude. You make a large ships able to turn to counter fast ships. Well, they reduced the turning speed of the large ships too. Or at least they implied they did that. Alright. Here, tough spike, pull, quick 180. But that was already the case. Frigates already got outturned and outsailed by bigger ships. Well, I'm definitely slower. Yeah, this is nerfed. Not as much as I was expecting. I mean, this is still incredible. Yeah, I'm not going to hit 22 in this. I mean, I'm barely breaking 16. So this has specifically been nerfed. I don't know, guys. I'm starting to believe you a little bit more. Still hit broadsides. I get what you're saying. I understand. But honestly, I don't feel like we were gonna scrap down ships of the line anyway. When have we ever gone up against a player ship of the line and had a good day? When have we ever gone up against a first-rate player and him not just trash bag all of us? Shit, when's the last time we've gone against players in general and not been trash bagged? At least like this, we can afford to take smaller ships out. Yeah. Is this something you've tested? Because I'm not... I don't know. Reason the clan, no. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying I think it's an overall good thing, and I think even if it's not, we can make it. But again, I'm not the wood expert. I just generally know about game balance. Oh, I was not going as fast past him as I thought I was. This thing turns stupidly quick now. I feel like it turned well before, but this is different. This thing turns on a fucking dime now. Kills our money making. Does it? I mean, it makes mission running a little bit harder, but... I mean, as a group, we should still be able to scrap up with first rate too. We're just better. My big thing is that it allows roaming in smaller ships without just getting murder fucked by the first big ship we come across. You know what I'm saying? And fuck, dude, it probably doesn't. Honestly, probably it's just we're still gonna get dogpiled, shit like that. But fuck, at least it implies the illusion of being able to roam in fifth rates or fourth rates even. I think I would like to roam in fourth rates. And maybe it doesn't do that, but it definitely implies it. I think I just lost my Battle Spirit. Nope. Oh shit! Oh no! What the fuck? I was going so fast! Alright. I guess brace, attack like usual, right? Oh, my preparation is ass. How did he get so much preparation? Oh, I'm fucked. Where's my angle here? We're not bad. We're not in bad shape. Not yet, anyway. It's brace, attack, right? Oh, I lost that. Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh, well. Well, that fucking sucks, dick. Whatever. The India could go 20 knots. Not sure anymore. Yeah. Let's see, privateers. Well, now I'm gonna buy another fucking privateer. Alright, trade links. Can I just get one of those? What is it made of? Honestly, I don't think that's really necessary anymore. We'll just go back to using snows. Ah, don't worry about it. We'll worry about it later. Now let's take out a third rate and we'll play with this one and see while the turning and how it feels. But this is loaded with all mediums. Hold on, I don't think I did that. Still just 500, huh? And what do we need for repairs? Get some of these boys. I could have swore we had long guns. What is this? A Bloomfield? Is that any good? It would be nice to have my smuggle boat, but I think my snow will be okay for now. I just gotta watch out for that shit. I fucking get dunked on by the boarding every goddamn time. I gotta get better at watching for that. One of the best guns in the game. I'll have a fuckload of them. You saw I had 30. Now, what is this boat made out of? Is there a way to check real fast? Fir and white oak. So this is a beefy boy, right? Well, fuck. White oak's beefy, but fur for the frame? That's kind of fucking weird, isn't it? We give out 30 a while back? Oh, okay. There's the links right there. Do you want in the party, Tofu? I was gonna say I had no idea where I got those, but that makes sense. Totally fair fight. Lynx versus third rate. I honestly, he'll probably kill me. Rest in peace, my trade links. You will be missed. You were my favorite smuggling boat, and I lost you in the most retarded way possible. Oh no. That sucks. I wonder what happens if I ram that fucker. I was kicking that guy's shit in, and then I got boarded and just die instantly. Oh well. I wouldn't mind it if they just deleted boarding from the game, honestly. But they're not going to do that. Alright, let's see how fucking awful this is. According to Tofu, it's the end of the damn world. Just fucking with you. Alright, we're gonna go... Actually, let's go full sails real fast. And we're just gonna do a couple maneuvers to see how it feels. What the fuck was that? Oh. I was gonna say, where the fuck's he aiming? Okay. Now, if what Tofu is saying is correct, I should be able to put myself into the wind like this and basically just flip it on a dime, which is usually how it works anyway. And the idea, I suppose, is that this thing just becomes fucking impossible to approach. And I suppose that's true, but in order to do that, you really do have to have your sails out. Well, I mean, I guess we could test that theory too. Alright, we're gonna switch to battle sails, see how long it takes to turn that way. No. Doesn't feel like I'm turning especially fast. I mean, this is still probably faster than a frigate could turn around me. No, that's pretty quick. Like, if I wanted to just sit here and aim at Tofu and prevent her from being able to get around my sailing. Just shift it like so. The big issue with this is that in order to do that, I really do kind of need full sails. At this range, I've kind of lost the ability to do that, I think. Yeah, no. This is not. I'm not going to just keep up with you while you're actively trying to outturn me, Tofu. I can make it more difficult, but I can already do that. Unless you think you're just outsailing me to that degree. But I don't think that's the case. thing fucking aiming? Yeah, those can go away for now. Listen to that gunshot. Oh my god, that sounds brutal. Fuck. Oh, it's Komodo. I don't know, that's a quick turn right there. Look how fast that thing came around. That's spooky. Do you feel threatened by that, Tofu? I would feel threatened. It just came around easily. That was fast. That was fast. I'll give you that one. That was fucking quick. That was quite the turn. It was just like, surprise. This is kind of fun. Hard to farm ships. Do you think the AI is actually caught up? Like, do you think the AI is going to be able to pull a turn like that? I mean, I did the same thing that I always do. The ship just came around easier. I'm so bad at this. Oh my god. You do turn though. Okay, so here's where I'm kind of like stalled out. So catching me in a spot like this would suck. But once I'm past that like 45-degree angle where I really can't do anything, I start to come around again. I don't know. I don't know, Tofu. Yeah, big ships are harder to approach. They have to have something. I mean, if you took away their speed and they couldn't turn also, they would just be sitting death traps. I understand why, I mean, they're supposed to be beefy, right? I understand why you dislike it, though. It does make your method of money making it more difficult. I like how I put almost all of that between your two masts. Wasn't even on target. I was also really close to your deck. I wouldn't be surprised if I killed a few people. She do turn, though. Oh, the wind shifted on me. God. Re? Not this time, princess. Your ass is mine! My cat's looking at me like I'm a fucking psycho. Holy shit, that's brutal. Almost all of that went straight into your nose. Did that hurt? It didn't feel good. I doubt there's anybody on that ship that's like, yeah, that was awesome. It's so slow right now. Fire! Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. You're fucked, Tofu. That was all sail. Oh my god, am I on fire again? Do you guys mind? Oh, it's out. Good job, team. I don't feel like you guys really are much of a threat to me. Like, you guys are pounding on me, I'm still fine. Okay, that one hurt a little bit. Yep, didn't like that one. Alright, what's going on with my sails here exactly? Let me switch this like so. Komodo is straight up out turning me. Like, rotating faster than I can turn. Man, I was aiming right at your deck line, and it still sent all of that over. Oh, it'd probably help if I got my rudder fixed, huh? Come on, just a little bit more. No! No! I was trying to get my ass out of there so bad. Ah, I didn't get shit for mastheads. Fucking shit, what are you sailing, Komodo? That thing is ridiculous. Those things are pirate frigates? Those things are fucking dumb. Dude, I can't do shit about this. What the fuck? Do you mind? That thing is so fucking agile. Oh my god. What the fuck? Dude, those things turn so hard. You guys been bitching about my turn radius? Are you fucking kidding me? Jesus Christ, Tofu. You made fucking monsters. Oh, no you don't. No you don't. I see what you're doing. Again, 2 mast hits. That's just not enough. I need to get better at that. Obviously, I suck. I'm still surviving. I've really chewed up Tofu, I feel. Oh, what am I... Was that stern? That's ass. Okay. Why is that... Oh, that's just disabled. That's gone. Okay. Come at me, bros. Y'all are so fucking out of hand. Am I okay? I'm not doing as well as I was, that's for fucking sure. You don't need to do. Alright, new strategy. Why are those guns firing? Oh. No boarding, that's illegal. Alright, turn that shit off. No. I see what you're doing. Fuck! You're gonna take my rudder again! Stop it! Helper, didn't you start this fight from the left side? I think that's it for you, Tofu. I think that was your last one. I don't think I can also do it to Komodo, but I think you're done. That was fun, though. I mean, we definitely need that kind of experience. What are you guys, 5th rate? What are you doing? You're like fucking coordinated swimmers there. Did anybody say anything in team or in clan or anything? No? Don't do it, Tofu. Don't do it! X of shame. I don't know what the X means. Thanks, Komodo. Appreciate it. Magazine? Still got most of my sales. I like your black sails, though. Very nice. What happened to the NPC? Is he still out there? He is. Can you guys catch me? I'm going fairly quick. Yeah, you're faster. Looks like you're creeping up on me. Yes! Oh, delicious. What'd you lose? Well, you got sail shocked. Where's your sail loss? Oh, it's your middle mast. Fuck yeah. Delicious. Ah, a little premature on that one. I keep wanting to throw out my sails, and I know how dangerous that is, and I think I just proved how dangerous that can be. I feel like I have so much health to fight you guys with. Tofu, you realize I could just kill you. Oh, you repaired. Oh. Just build like a parallel hill by here. I'm just checking. What the fuck is that shit? Oh, I see. Come on, boat. Give me some mass. Oh yeah, that's more like it. Bring me that mass. Actually, that's not the lot sails. Good shoot, Tex. Help me, leave my butt alone. What are you doing? Get away from me. Where are we? turning. Oh yeah, we're turning quick now. Just covers the right side. Not really any reason to shoot there. Ouch. Please have my rudder back. That would help tremendously. Where'd the other one go? Come on, I vanished. Oh, I guess he got bored. Interesting. Not what I expected to happen. Are you happy now? Do you feel less like you got your ass kicked? Alright, see you around, buddy. Sailing characteristics should change. So that'll do nicely. Man, losing the front mast sucks. That's where all your leverage is. What the fuck is that? Oh. I guess you just weren't making smoke for some reason? Well, as fun as this is. So the third rate does turn pretty well. That's pretty awesome. I feel like I definitely could take two of your pirate frigates at the same time. If I like stayed on Tofu, I probably could have sunk her after I broke her left armor. But maybe she would have broke up sooner too, who knows. I definitely felt like I was able to hold up against two of those ships though. So that's telling. But at the same time, this is a fur-framed ship. I don't know exactly how that shakes out as far as, I don't know. Like how the hull integrity, I guess, works. You were shooting grape. I don't think Komodo was. I was just talking about like you guys were raking the back pretty often, but I was just shooting. I mean, I started off shooting primarily at masts, and I'm not very good at that. Your masts went down pretty much for those last three shots. Oh, I have like 1,000 wounds in here. Yoink. But as far as like the ship's performance goes, I definitely feel like the big ships have some decent beef to them, but they're not like unkillable. They're definitely tough. I wouldn't call them buffed because they're slow as fuck. Yeah, sure they can turn, sure they can defend themselves, but they can't like catch their own prey, really. Like, if you guys decided to stop fighting me at any point, you could have just sailed the fuck away. Not necessarily. I feel like it's kind of the opposite, because like you can afford now to sail tougher ships. Like, why would you sail a fast teak ship now when you could just take like a oak ship or like a tough, hard to break ship, like a live oak ship, and go up against the same thing? But I mean, I'm in a third rate, you guys are in a fifth. I guess it's not a first rate, of course. But you guys were absorbing shots from me pretty well, and you guys were in speed ships. I don't know how it would shake out if you're by yourself. I don't know. But on the other hand, it's not really necessary to farm the same amount of money if lighter ships are viable. Shuffle this. I don't know what the hell's going on here. So if you can instead of fighting first rates with a third rate, fight third rates with third rate, and then our cruising ship can be a third or fifth rate. Like, I get it slows down industry a little bit, but I don't know. That's what I'm saying. If it's less reward, but we need less stuff to do things, doesn't it kind of balance out? I don't know what rate you guys think is a good rate to like go out and do stuff with. I think 5th and 4th rate is a good place to be. I know you want to sail like 2nd rates and like the 1st, 2nd, 3rd rates, like ships of the line, right? Whereas I'm more like frigates. I like frigates. I like 5th and 4ths. You like 3rds the most? Yeah, so I kind of figured you were at. I mean, and my 3rd rate was holding its own. I'm sure in the hands of somebody who was like, you know, better at using a ship like this, or shit, if I had the ability to field a full ship of people, That probably would have made a difference. I would have reloaded faster. I would have been able to sail a little bit better. Repairs would have been a little bit better. And I never repaired. I only repaired right there at the very, very end when I noticed that you were repairing. And of course, either one of us could have put our masks back up. I had... My timer ran out. I could have just thrown that mask back up. Which is a weird mechanic, but whatever. I think I've had this third rate longer than any ship, by the way. What else do we have? We have a lotion. What did I make my lotion out of? Teak and teak. So that's rip. So I made both of my ships out of teak. What is an Endymion? That's a 5th rate? Endymion. Those things are pretty cool. And then I have my Trader Snows of Lamona. Endymions are? Yeah. I wonder how that affects the gross. These are 5th rates. I mean, it's a venture. It's not going to be strong in any sense. So, what I really feel like is if you want to be a low-cost, bop around, do shit sailor, 5th rates are where it's at, because you can get yourself out of hot water. Now, here's the thing. If I wanted a ship that I could sail around in, pretty much with impunity, and only really have to worry about, like, maybe getting gang fucked by smaller, faster ships, and I was, like, let me put it this way. If I want to roam in a 5th rate, my Hercules, if I want to roam in my Hercules, what is my wood setup? Oh, I have a leopard. What about my leopard? I've never redeemed my leopard. I just realized that. What should I be putting my leopard in? Yeah. What should I put my leopard? This thing's kidding. Well, okay, if you don't know, I'm just going to do what I think is good then. So the wood calculators probably are not great. So a leopard is a pretty fast ship with a lot of guns. So I'm betting... Honestly, I think teak is still a good option because it's a fast ship on its own. So it's going to be able to keep out of reach of, like, 2nd rates. It can still fight a 3rd rate, I think. But like a 1st and 2nd rate, it can keep away from those with Locust or a teak. Teak is the same speed as white oak. What? What the fuck's the point of teak then? Wait, did they update the wood tracker? The wood thingy? Oh shit, we can do a live oak, white oak layout. It always kind of struck me as weird that teak was like the go-to thing, considering when I think teak, I think like public wood data. Oh, okay. When I think teak, I think like trimming, not hull. Okay. Oh fuck. Here's a big fucking wall of data. What is this? Fuck off. What is P speed? What's F speed? What the fuck is already these letters? What is this? This is useless. What is F speed? What does FXLB? F speed bonus. So what's the fastest wood here? New England fir, that kind of figures. Let's do it like this. Let's do what is this fucking read? The Bermuda cedar is considered a common wood. Are we sure about that? F structure, F thickness. Oh, frame versus planking. Armor bonus, excel, planking speed. This is what we want right here. Wait, what? Go back. This is so hard to read. Why is this listed under speed? Who made this? The devs made this? Oh. Rip. Okay, so frame is what impacts speed, it looks like. Let's go the other way. So like Bermuda Cedar is going to be like the best for frames, it looks like, for speed. And on the other hand, that still gives good structure. That still gives really good structure for Bermuda Cedar. Wow, Bermuda Cedar is really strong. Riga Fur. Wait, what is this? Plank structure bonus? How does this give a 10%? I'm so confused. So this is teak. This is oak. It's still faster. No, it's the same. They're both 0. But teak has a far inferior structure. Far inferior armor. Way inferior. Oh, okay. I think I'm picking this up. So oak is like the basic shit. So it gives no negative to speed. Good armor. Very available. Who the fuck is fucking calling me? It's goddamn like 10 o'clock at night. Oh, wow, it's not even 9 yet. Anyway. I don't know how to read this, being honest. Here, let's do this. Let's do teak versus oak, right? Okay, so teak has the better splinter resistance and a better armor bonus for planking. So oak for well, let's do oak versus live oak because that's an easy thing for me to get too. Well, I'm getting a baseline. Like I'm trying to figure out what's like, you know, around. Live oak versus white oak. I mean, I consider teak and oak to be about the same level. When we start talking about white oak and live oak, we're like level 2. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to understand what I'm looking at here. I'm trying to build context. Okay, so white oak is... Okay, so live oak makes you fucking slow. But the armor bonus is ridiculous. Look at the fucking armor bonuses here. Oh my god. But white oak doesn't do that. The white oak is really good. And it doesn't give any speed negatives at all. So everything between these 2 points, I feel, may as well be the fucking same. Or here, rather. Everything here is the same wood, basically. The only real difference is that basic oaks give good structure bonus, and Subicu does too. Subicu's basically oak. Teak, so that leaves teak, basically. So fir and teak is kind of garbage. So as you go, so fir and teak right here, this area here is in the probably never going to use area. I don't know. African teak seems okay. So does, well, that's an oak. Okay. I see what you're saying. So teak is like, doesn't do anything special. It's just there. Good splinter resistance. And as you go south here, you get into thicker and harder woods that make you slower and slower. And coming up this way, you get into faster and faster stuff that has not really any negatives. I mean, Riga fur is worse than New England fur. Yeah. Huh. Depends on what you're going for, I guess. So this is the layout. Going north makes you faster, going south makes you stronger. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking white oak planking. And New England fir. Does that make sense? Oh, I can't even get New England fir. Bermuda cedar then. Because that's what this does right here. So the frame, Bermuda cedar gives me, it still gives me an okay. Well, hold on, we're looking here. It gives me no, I'm backwards. White oak planking. Bermuda cedar frame. That's what I was. That's what. Yeah.